Okay, so I just watched a Shadowlands CGI cinematic trailer and holy shit, it blew my fucking tits off. I assume you've seen it if you're watching this video because obviously you know the Shadowbringers story or you wouldn't be here. And I absolutely adore the way that they incorporate job switching into the Warrior of Light's fighting style, and it really like frees up my headcanon for getting Tamaris to learn every single different job, because if he incorporates it into his fighting style, dude. Also, I have so many questions, like what is Matoya doing in Ishtola's body, which is what I'm assuming is going on there. Why does Thancred have two eyes, and why is he talking to a child, Memphilia? Is that from the past? Because if so, then why is he a gunbreaker? That place beneath the crystal tower, is that our crystal tower in the past, or is that the first crystal tower and every place has a crystal tower? I can't wait to find out the answers to these questions. Hi, Future Christian here. I guess Thancred just always had two eyes and just wore an eye patch because he thought it was edgy and cool. It's him. It's the cart rider.
Someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Is this how I arrived in Eorzea? The same way? Ooh, I have theories already. This place is amazing. I've never seen a game or any kind of fantasy actually fully embrace the idea of the tyranny of the light. Like, it's been hinted at in WoW a lot, but we haven't gotten this far with it yet. It's amazing.
It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Oh dear. He's been fucking munched. Rip.
Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
I love that the soundtrack for this place is like a really low and somber version of like the victorious music that usually accompanies you when you're fighting. That's really interesting considering that we're the Warrior of Light. Okay, I just spent about half an hour looking for the original theme, but the name of a boss at the end of this expansion makes it impossible to search for, so if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm afraid I don't have an example to show you, but it's in the game, damn it. It's everywhere. It's when you're fighting bosses sometimes, it's like 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadow Keeper, the Steward of Darkness. Ooh, I love this, it's all topsy-turvy. I love that we have the same races but different names for them in this place. It makes a lot of sense. So I'm not an Aura here, I'm a Dran. Interesting. So he tore the Crystal Tower from my world, but at some point in the future, it sounds like?
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Okay, well we've got 10 levels to fix that. We're not going to let it stay that way.
Amongst those who perished, Eorzea clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
And then I got rezzed, right?
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours.
Of course they would. So this is where we keep all of the clones of the Emperor from your world. What, you forgot that part of the Crystal Tower? He's still here.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Do you use Gil? I'm not even called a fucking Aura. What are the chances that you trade with Gil?
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The Gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Well, that's lucky. Tamaris is sick of tombstones. My only issue with the combat music is I associate it with Ross eating thousands of eggs, because he was playing it constantly in his house where he was eating thousands of eggs. And I didn't know it was music from Final Fantasy, because it's so different. It's awesome, but I associate it with him eating lots of eggs. Man, this place is eerie. It's so still. Which I guess is why this place is named after stillness, but still though. Didn't we tell the barkeep that we were going to keep an eye on her bar? Okay, never mind. I hate Yulmore. Holy shit, the whole concept of it is so gross. I mean, obviously, in this story it's really good of being like rich bad, but I mean, just like in the world, it's horrible. I prefer Mistel to Mikote if I'm being honest, for naming convention. My god, this zone is so fucking depressing. But it's also super interesting, so I suppose I can forgive it that. But I'm not sure how much longer I can spend here. Christ. That's fucked up. So when someone outlives their usefulness, they basically give them to the Sin Eaters. And it's like a reward, an ascension. Oh god, I hate this place. Oh no, Arfanard, you've painted her looking the way she actually looks. You're gonna get thrown from a balcony just like that previous artist, I guarantee it. What? Please don't throw me over the balcony.
That's him. That's Vorthri.
Oh my god, he's humongous. That man is going to pop.
I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Getting some real Boris Johnson vibes from this guy. I just realised humans aren't called Hure here, they're called Humes. I swear I've seen that somewhere else.
A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin pass with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Oh, I do like jars and pots, now that you mention it.
This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots.
Aww. I mean, yeah, no pots. I'll take a chewy skewer, thank you very much. 65 skewers. That's a lot of skewers. Oh my god, I ate all of those skewers. I only chose them because I'm a dragoon and I like pointy things. I will eat every last mouthful. Oh, I should probably have shared the rest actually. Sorry everyone. That's okay, they like it. They're cheering for me. I'm gonna be a Rogadine at this point. That's crazy, you can see the shattered buildings.
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood.
Why does the flood always do that to people? Never just kills them. Always fucking turns them into a host. My prediction is that Alice is going to get afflicted with this light curse thing that turns them all into these dudes that we have no cure for, and that we'll end up having to find a cure for her.
We have to run!
No!
Tesling! No!
No! Well, this is horrible. Surely I could get there in time and spear her to save her from this. No? Alright. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, Final Fantasy 14. Alright. Oh, and the noises too. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I thought she was going to turn into one of those angel things.
No, 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 no!
Not that. Fuck me. That's horrible. I see. This is finally answering my question about what calamities have to do with the different worlds. Because that's what the Emperor was going on about, and everyone just kind of talked about it like I assumed I knew. Like they assumed I knew, and I didn't. But now I do. That being said, the last Umbral calamity seemed to be man-made, right? Like they put a dragon in a moon and then the dragon was unleashed, so I don't see what that still has anything to do with a random planet. Its calamity making it become absorbed into ours and causing a calamity. Okay, I still don't get it. Oh right, yeah, the instance dungeons encountered in Shadowbringers main scenario quest can be completed solo alongside a supporting party of NPCs. Forgot about that. Oh, interesting, they have their own classes. Obviously Eorzea is a red mage, but what the hell is an academician? I wonder if we'll ever get that as a playable class. I thought he was a summoner because of his carbuncles and stuff. This is really cool. It makes me feel like I can go through dungeons at my own pace, and it actually makes me more likely to try out healing and tanking, because I've got no one to let down except myself if I inevitably fail. I don't know if they ever retrofitted this to earlier dungeons in the game, so that I could try it out that way. I'm not sure if they did. I'd be happy if they did at some point. I think the thing that's also interesting about this system is there's little story beats, right? Like Eorzea just avenged that lady who we just saw get turned into a light fiend thing. Would you get that in the original dungeon? Are they just NPCs on the side, or is that just completely gone? I mean, think about it this way, right? The amount of extra time it takes to do it with NPCs probably offsets the amount of time it takes to wait in a queue to get the dungeon. Oh no, it's her. Aww, Telseen, or Tesleen, we're gonna put you out of your pain. Okay, so that was my first full dungeon with NPCs. I think it's really good. It's slower, but it gives me the opportunity to take the time to kind of like drink in the atmosphere and the sights and what's actually happening a little bit more as well. Oh, tomorrow's a sad note because plot.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
It mean a warrior of light, except the good kind, not the bad kind. Oh. I did it! I broke through the light ceiling.
Behold! The monster's power is broken!
God, that gave me shivers. Can this soundtrack stop?
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment?
Oh, it's the CGI trailer prologue voiceover. Wow, look, we've made it normal again. Ah, that's nice. Do you think these people are like, oh, this is what daytime is meant to look like as well? That's not half bad. You've gained access to role quests. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, magic range DPS, and healer roles. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that being said, is that replacing job quests? I hope it's not replacing job quests, because I do like job quests.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Minfilia! I've watched the trailer enough to understand that this is Minfilia. Speaking of the trailer, I've watched it 5 times now. When I don't have time to play the game, I'm like, let's just watch the trailer again. I love it so much.
My master is most eager to see them again.
I knew that was coming.
Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Generations of Minfilias. Sorry, what? I'm sorry, generations of Minfilias? So here's some fun trivia for you. I don't know whenabouts you'll be watching this video if you watch it when it goes live. Maybe January, maybe February. I'm currently in the middle of December, and I've got 4 videos worth of clips to edit, so I'm guessing this is like volume 26, but haven't made them yet, have I? Oh, am I gonna get an Amaro out of this quest? I'd like an Amaro, they look really cool. And later on they would serve to remind me of some of the best world zones I've ever been in. Little did I know then that for the low price of leveling every single class up to level 80, it could be mine. Here, buddy. Squee, squee, squee. Adorable. Does this guy's health ever fucking go down? Jesus Christ. You know, the Warrior of Light being beaten by someone is an extremely rare occasion. It's interesting that they broke it out for this random fucking general. Tancred? Hell yeah, Tancred.
Tancred?
And now he's a gunbreaker. Not that I know what that is yet. Get a load of phase 3 Tancred. Both eyes again.
Vermin such as you are not worthy of the
A little
honor
bit
of-
less grumpy, it seems.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds.
I know that voice. That's the Emperor. Hello.
Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry.
Makes sense that he's behind Yulmore. But how did he get here?
But how?
Yeah. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, this is water? Interesting. This place is pretty and sad.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my child.
The fucking slow turn.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
I love this game. Oh my god. This is horrible. And me. F. It's really interesting that it's put me in my travelling clothes that I would have had before I left the source. It's really cool that it remembered what I was wearing. Like, that's code they would have had to put in to do that. That's so messed up. So either Teenage Minfilia gets to live her own life and we lose Oracle of Light Minfilia, or Oracle of Light Minfilia inhabits Teenage Minfilia's body and we lose Teenage Minfilia. That's so fucked up. And by the way, obviously the choice you make is to have Teenage Minfilia take on the power and live her own life. Because our Minfilia has already had a chance at life, right? Teenage Minfilia, she's innocent in all of this. But like, man, what a horrible decision for Tancred of all people as well. Not that it should necessarily be his decision either. I love how Minfilia's job is Oracle of Light. She uses daggers, by the way, because fucking Tancred taught her, so of course she does. Alright everyone, I'm just gonna teleport back across to the fucking source. You might think, you better have good reason for this, we're trying to avert the 8th Umbral Calamity. I want to learn how to punch better. Just want to have a quick diversion from the main story. As amazing as it is. I don't want to do this. Hammond... I was supposed to be making you feel better about yourself. Well, that's that, I guess. Oh. Oh, he leveled up! That's really cute.